Hey everybody, it's Scott Steen with winnersandwhiners.com coming to you from the Jimmy Fox studio deep in the bowels of the Winners and Whiners Sports and Entertainment Complex to bring you today's Deep 3. As always, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe if you dig what we're doing. Smash that thumb if you would. And of course, if you haven't subscribed already, tell your friends, get those subscriptions. That way, if we need to hit that bell, you'll be notified every time we put up a brand new video. You'll get to, it's like your own personal concierge service. Like, oh, Scott has another video ready for me. Excellent. And of course, don't forget to tell us what you're playing in the comments section. Are you tailing? Are you fading? Are you got some other stuff cooking? A lot of sports fun going around right now. We got a little golf action. We've got the tennis happening. We've got hockey. We've got basketball. We got baseball. Man, pick your sport. How about a little bit of MMA maybe? Whatever you got, if you win it, we'll give you the shout out. You know the drill. Not only are you helping yourself to some winning money, some winning cash, you're also helping out your fellow handicappers, and I know they, as well as me, appreciate the hell out of it. So make sure you take care of that. And of course, don't forget to stop by winnersandwhiners.com and statsalt.com for all of your needs. And if you happen to be in the great state of New Jersey or even passing through and you got your phone, hey, head on over to PointsBet. It's the new sponsor here at Winners and Whiners. Guys, this is I think I said Points Break. It's not Patrick Swayze. It is PointsBet, everybody. PointsBet, and it's a very, very cool site. I'm going to be in New Jersey here before too long, and I definitely will be taking advantage of it. They've got some fantastic promotions. They've got probably my favorite promotion is if you play the money line on an NBA game and your team is ahead at the end of the third quarter, you win. You win. You don't even have to sweat out that fourth quarter bullshit. No miraculous comebacks. No Brook Lopez taking over the game. If you'd have had Toronto against Milwaukee in the first game, you're a winner. You're a winner on the money line. You pick up that cool cash. So that's a pretty cool promo as well. And like their name says, they do a unique bet that nobody else does that I've seen anywhere. It's what they're named after. It's PointsBet. And what you do is you're actually paid more the more your team covers. All right. So let's say you're playing for $1 a point. You got your Milwaukee minus 6.5. Milwaukee wins by 13. You just made yourself a cool $6.50. You make it over and above your original bet. Of course, here's the downside. It's like playing the stock market. You can also lose it on the other side too. All right. But if you've got a game that you're pretty confident that your team's going to win and win by a bunch, you think that spread's wrong, great time to play the points bet. So a lot of cool stuff over there. Even if you're not in New Jersey, check it out, pointsbet.com. Tell your friends that are in Jersey, whatever. It is taking over as the fastest growing betting site around, and we are thrilled to be affiliated with them. So I will drop actually a couple of codes in there. We've also got a partnership going with them where if you sign up for an account there, you get 30 days of our Premium Plus service over there at Winners and Whiners and StatSalt, where you get access to all the picks, the sides, the totals, everything. So that's very cool. That's a $30 value just in and of itself. So a lot of cool stuff happening. Check out PointsBet, won't you? All right, guys. Quick recap of yesterday. I know we're going to run long here, so I don't want to do that. First of all, I am here. In spite of what I told you yesterday, I had one more day. I was kind of confused. Maybe projecting just a little bit, ready to go. But I was doing the Friday picks, and then I will be gone Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, which means the picks for Saturday, Sunday, Monday will actually be done by little Scott. So my apologies for everybody that was excited about Scott being here. It's like, oh, God damn it, it's the other Scott. So for the next 3 days, it will be that Scott. So quick recap of yesterday, guys. We went 1-2 on both sides. The Mets put up a valiant fight against the Washington Nats. After going down 4-0, they came back and tied it. And then they were down 7-4. They ended up getting back to 7-6. Couldn't quite get home. We did get the Chicago Cincinnati under. I think the rain delay kind of took care of, kind of helped us out there as everybody chilled off a little bit. Hey, whatever it takes, all right? And then we had Golden State to cover, and they just they couldn't get it done. They just kind of like they were playing through Jello all night long. They were able to really kind of steal one there at the end. Even Steve Kerr admitted as much as they ended up winning, but only winning by 3. So they did not cover. 1-2 we go there. And On the premium side, we had the Oakland-Detroit under. Detroit had just been a dreadful team offensively, still are. But Spencer Turnbull, who had been very good for the Tigers, absolutely melted down today. Only gave up 1 earned, but he gave up 6 runs. Wild pitches, errors, home runs, everything doomed him. Just not our game from the beginning. We had the Cleveland Indians team total over 5.5. They barely got there, putting up just 14. And for the first time in the postseason, excuse me, guys, for the first time in postseason, we lost the Golden State first quarter bet. We had first quarter Golden State -3. They had been 13-0, either 13-0 or 12-0-1, depending on whether you had them at 1 or 1.5 a couple games ago. But regardless, they had not lost in the first quarter against the spread the entire playoff until tonight. We were able to doom that. So I think we got 4 wins out of that one on the premium side. So we end up we go 4-1 with our Golden State first quarter bet. It's still a pretty fine trend, and we will take that every time. So 1-2, and on we go to today. Let's start off with my hometown boys traveling out there to La La Land as the Kansas City Royals face the Los Angeles Angels. I'm taking a look at that total of 9.5. Guys, that's too low. I'm sorry. Brad Keller goes for the Royals against Matt Harvey for the Los Angeles Angels. Hey, guys, you want to know how much your team sucks? Well, you look around and you find out you're a +140 underdog against Matt freaking Harvey. That's right, Matt Harvey. No, he hasn't gotten better this season, as a matter of fact. He has a 6.69 ERA with a 1.41 whip and a FIP that shows that those aren't just imaginary numbers with a FIP of 5.38. Did I mention that he's the favorite? Holy crap. You know, Brad Keller for the Royals was supposed to be the ace of the staff and was actually pretty good in his first 5 starts, but he has completely lost his ability to throw strikes over his last outings, walking 24 in his last 33 innings. You know, it's hard for me to believe that one of these teams at least doesn't score 7 or more, and that should be enough to put us over the 9.5. Give me the KC LA over 9.5. And moving on to Oakland versus Detroit. Speaking of Detroit, Frankie Montas goes for Oakland against Daniel Norris for the Tigers. We're going to take another shot at the no first run inning on this one. You know what? The A's can actually score a few runs. They just don't do it in the first inning very often. Ranking 25th in baseball at first inning run percentage at 25.73. That's about 1 out of 4 games for those of you that don't have your calculator handy. Detroit, they don't score runs in the first or really any other inning. They rank dead last in the American League in first inning run percentage at 17.07, and at least they're consistent because they rank last in the American League in runs as well for the full game. Montas, he's given up a first inning run just once in his 8 starts, while Daniel Norris has done it just twice in his 8. I like it here, right here, guys. I like it here, right here. I like this bet right here. Give me the Oakland A's, Detroit Tigers, no first inning runs in that one. And moving on, as we take a look in the NBA playoffs, as the Toronto Raptors travel to Beer City once again to take on the Milwaukee Bucks. Toronto's catching 6.5 on the road. You know what? For 3 quarters, the Raptors had game 1 in hand. They had a 7-point lead entering the 4th quarter, and in the 4th quarter, they held Giannis to just 3 points. You'd think that's going to be cruising for an easy win, right? Unfortunately for Toronto, Brook Lopez, that's right, you read that right, Brook Lopez went nuts in the 4th quarter, putting up 13 points on his way to a career playoff high of 29. He also had 11 boards and 6 assists in that contest. You know what? I think this Raptors team is going to be better focused. They were coming off a very emotional buzzer beater there in the game 7, and it was just an emotional win. It had to be tough to get right back on keel for game 1. I think they're going to be better centered. I think they're going to be better focused. And as always happens in game 2, somebody's going to be playing with a little air of desperation. Whoever lost that first game, they know that it is for real. And if they don't win this one, the odds of them taking care of business in the series go way down. Toronto has to do better on the boards. They were out rebounded by 15 against the Milwaukee Bucks. They've got to do a better job at boxing out and taking care of business. But this should be another hard-fought, hand-to-hand battle that stays close down to the very end. Again, the Bucks may win it, but I think this time Toronto at least covers the spread of 6.5. So let's get down on the Toronto Raptors plus 6.5. The Detroit-Oakland no runs in the first inning. And at Kansas City, LA Angels over 9.5. At the end of these 3 games, you guys can join me. We'll pick up our winning tickets, and we will head back to the window. All right, let's take a look here. It's shameless plug time. It's shameless plug time. Da, 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 da. And where is our April record? There it is. All right, guys. So we are current update. We're still winning for the month of May. We're 1 under 500 for the week, but we're going to have a strong weekend. We finish up on the premium side. So if you're interested in the premium picks, picking up even more great plays, picking up my top plays of the day, make sure you check out the winnersandwhiners.com premium / you know me. That's it. That's the drill right there. So check out that at Winners and Whiners. And let's get to our shout out, shall we? We're going to start with AA. That makes sense. First on the list, first in your hearts. It's the astute Aardvark. He had a play in the PGA today as he had Molinari. Beating Tiger, nice price on that, but that ended up being a push. Patrick M. had a nice day, Patrick. He had the Cleveland Indians on the run line. He had Chicago White Sox on the run line, getting to 1.5, and he had Cincinnati Reds on the money line. Nicely done, sir. Mikey B., he had the Oakland A's on the run line. They took care of business in fine fashion. Miguel Anola said he was over. After yesterday, he was over $1,000 for the first time betting on baseball, and today, probably going to lose a little bit. He had the Braves that he lost. He had the Indians. Dude, it's the DGen special. He had the Cleveland Indians total to end even at plus 130. A man after my own heart. Plus 130, that's radical value. And you know what? It ended up being a winner as the Cleveland Indians scored 14. Well done, Miguel, picking up plus 130. And he had a parlay that didn't come in as the Mets did not do their thing. The Reds and the Padres took care of business, but the Mets shat the bed as previously discussed. And he lost a heartbreaker with Draymond Green. He had points, rebounds, and assists under 31.5. He ended up having 33. Ugh. So, well done, Miguel. I know you lose a little bit there, but not a dreadful day, and certainly ready to recover today and take that back well up into the 4 figures, my friend. I'm going to do you a drink of water for this one, all right? It's the moment everybody's been waiting for. It's C-Dub's Swedish soccer plays. Oh, god damn. All right, here we go. First of all, C-Dub got down on KFUM. Nice job. I used to listen to them. I think that's out of Toledo, Ohio. KFAM, playing the hits that you want to hear all the time. 24-hour classic rock. KFUM, the rock that really rocks. He had KFUM. He had Alexander Kisa. That's one team. And Notre Dame over 3. Of course, that cashed. Ailsons Tromsdalen over 3. Duh. He also had Ailsons to win minus 1.5. They took care of business. I had Christensen and Mold over 2.5. And he had Valerenga and Stromsgets. He had there we go. And he had Valerenga on the money line. He had Tromso, Bodo Glimt. That's one Tromso, and then Bodo Glimt is the other team, over 2.5. And then he had Bodo Glimt to win that one on the money line. Well done, C-Dub. I hope you hit all those all the time. Would it kill you to play a little MLS whose teams I can all pronounce? Just saying. You know I'm messing with you, man. I'm happy you hit some. I know you were due and had a decent day there on the soccer side. Well done, C-Dub. Legion of picks. Here we go. Oh, back to things I can pronounce. He had Texas on the run line. He had the A's on the run line. Well done there. Faded the Royals. Oh, God. You know what? Don't even get me started on the stupid Royals. I woke up today when I'm still in KC. The wind's cranking out. It's coming out of the south. It's coming out of the south. He's cranking out to right center. I know Homer Bailey's on the mound, and I can't. He screwed us last time, so I want to play the over. It's 10.5, and I'm like, oh God, I can't. 10.5, and then I start getting smart. Like, you know what? I've got a feeling those guys are just gonna surprise us and maybe put up some runs, or maybe not do very well, and that game's gonna go under. And I always thought about that, like, no, that's just stupid. So I ended up not playing it. I didn't play Texas. I didn't fade Bailey. I didn't take the over. Texas ends up scoring, I don't know, 45 runs, whatever the fuck they say. I think they're still scoring. Just battered the Royals and Homer Bailey. God damn it. Go! So, nice job to everybody that took the Texas Rangers. Cobra Sports. Here's one of my favorites. Cobra Sports picked up a nice little hit today as he had the Bruins in the third period to go over a goal and a half, and the Bruins certainly did that on their way to a 4-zip victory. They put 2 in the second, 2 in the third, and that paid a cool plus 235. Nice job, Cobra. That's my Cobra right there. Well done, sir. And Kent P., he had a Jason Day over Rom. Very nice pick there. And Ninja laid a real nice trend on us, everybody, that had an 85.4% victory percentage. As far as the trend goes, that was Cincinnati on the money line, and they took care of business. He also had the Twins. He had Pittsburgh as the dog of the day, and I talk about it even though they lost because they were very close. They lost by just 1 to San Diego in a game they could have quite easily won. So I'm not gonna give you a hard time. I think that was good sniffing on the dog, and it just didn't happen to work out right today. Christopher W. He had a nice day as well. He had Cincinnati under 8.5. He had Seattle over 9.5, and he had that Pittsburgh game under 7.5, and that was a winner as it ended up 4-3, as we previously talked about. So, well done, Christopher. Nice job on the totals there, brother. Well done indeed. All right, guys, I'm gonna miss you. Trying to take good care of Scott. Be nice to him. I know you always are. Make sure you share your picks with each other. You guys are the best. We're going to have a great weekend, and we're going to come back, and we're going to ready to pound out some more victories next week. All right? Everybody take care, and we'll talk to you again soon. All right? Bye-bye.